back to my channel. My name is Pro. For those of you watching me for the first time, if this is not your first time watching me, thank you for stopping by, and if it is your first time watching me, thank you for stopping by as well. So in today's video, I'm going to be testing products that I got from Sephora, my Sephora haul. And if you haven't watched that video, it's my previous video. Please make sure you go check that out as well. I'm going to be testing out the products that I got in this video. I'll be letting you know if I like the products, how they fared on my skin, and if I recommend getting them. So please stay tuned for the rest of this video, and also don't forget to subscribe. For my eyeshadow base, I'm going to be using the Plouise eyeshadow base in the shade 0. So I'm going to be going in with this pink shade from the Aina palette right here. And I'm going to be going into this shade in the Juvias Plouise palette. Then I'm going to be adding this deep burgundy shade right here, deep purple. Now I'm going to go back to that this shade here. I think this one is actually, I think this is burgundy. I'm going to go back to this shade. I'm using the Plouise eyeshadow base in 0 to cut my crease. Going back to this shade, this deep plum shade. This is not a new palette. I think I want to add like white to it, but I don't have any white, so I'm going to be using this shade right here. Hopefully this goes well. I got the M503 brush that I used earlier. This Morphe E10 brush. That's Morphe E10. And then that's the shade I'm going to be using, brush I'm going to be using to put that Juvias Plouise shade on. I drew my wing on with the NYX matte. Next, I'm going to be putting the NYX glitter primer on that wing that we just drew. So I also have this glitter from Glitch Your Life Official from Instagram. It looks like this. It looks like this. Here what it looks inside. Such a pretty glitter. I'm going to be replicating what I had on the other eye on this eye. So with every new shade I add, I go back after adding it using the brush that I used for the previous shade to blend it into, so that you don't see any harsh lines. Like for the purple shade, for the deep plum shade, as you guys can see, after applying it, I went back into the brush that I used for the burgundy shade, and after using that brush, I went back and I applied the very first, and I used the very first brush that we used for that pink shade from the Aina palette, and then I blended it out, like the demarcations out. Okay, so I applied the foundation. I am going to be using this Juvias Plouise foundation brush, and this has been my favorite brush to apply foundation with. Wow, okay. I don't know if the pump is faulty. I don't know why does it press out like that. I don't like this pump. Okay, so I'm liking the shade, and I smell something like it has a fragrant smell to it. Like there's like some fragrance to it. It's very light on my skin. Actually, it's hydrating. It makes you feel your skin look like skin kind of, but better. Oh, not better, but it just makes your skin look so good. Makes your skin look like it's glowing from within. Like you can see like some kind of dewiness. I'm gonna be using the Juvias Base Concealer in the shade 13. Oh, next to my favorite part, setting powder. And then I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Kunafa. This one has a scented smell to it too. But I don't mind scents. But if you're someone that like doesn't like scented products, then I don't think you like this. Okay, so for me to get enough product, I feel like I have to hit it. I don't know if I'm a fan of this sifter thingy they have in here, because I feel like they're like it takes a lot of time for me, like a lot of effort for me to get like enough product out. I don't like that. This product looks so yellow inside, but when you apply it on your, like when you apply it, you don't see the yellowness. Like it just basically kind of like disappears. It still brightens, don't get me wrong, but like it's not an overpowering yellow. And it makes, oh yeah, it makes your under eye look so good. Oh my god. Okay, so depending on the type of powder I use, sometimes like I have the, let me use the powder for reference. Okay, so I have the crayon case powders, and whenever I put them under my eyes dry up really bad, like it starts to crease here, but this powder is not doing that. This powder, like I said, applies very smoothly. There are no like, it doesn't exaggerate any lines underneath your eyes, nothing like that. It's just perfect. But like I said, if you have issues with fragrances, like you're going to have, you probably wouldn't like this powder. Okay, so my verdict on the foundation and the setting powder. Now, I like the foundation. The only issue I had when I first tried to get product out was the pump. And I felt like when I finally got product out, it just like, you know, it applied in a very weird manner. I'm going to keep like testing and seeing it, but the foundation applies perfectly. It's a perfect match. I love this foundation already from the way it applies and the way it makes my skin look. But yeah, I'm gonna keep watching it. The only thing I don't like I said, the only con for me is the pump, but it applies beautifully. Pros, it applies beautifully. I like the shade match. I like the way it sits on my skin. Yeah. The setting powder now. Whew. I think the setting powder stole my heart because it's a yellow setting powder. I like yellow setting powders, but this setting powder, no matter, like, I've applied it a couple times underneath my eyes and I have dry skin, so it did not dry. I have no lines, doesn't exaggerate any lines under my eye. It's just, the color is beautiful. Like I told you guys in the beginning, I got the shade Kunafa. Color is beautiful. The way it's just, I think it's the perfect powder. My favorite powder so far is the Luscious by Lean or HC Cosmetics Butternut Beige powder. I don't know if this has replaced that powder to me because this powder is it. This powder is it. And it applies like, another pro is like, yeah, well, I have all pros. Okay, yeah. I said the only thing I don't like about this powder is the way it comes out. I feel like you have to like keep tapping on. I feel like you have to keep tapping it on the cover for more powder to come in it. Like, I feel like it takes a lot of effort to get product to come out, and I don't like that. But I know a lot of people like powders to have like a good sifter so that not a bunch of product is coming out, but I don't mind that. But yeah, the only con for me for the Huda Beauty powder is the sifter thingy that lets the powder come out. But this powder to me is the perfect powder. Like, good job Huda, good job Fenty. Like, yeah, this product's out. Okay, so the next product I'm gonna be using is this Tantour cream powder. Tantour cream bronzer. I just ruined it. Oh my god. In some of that powder on this brush that I got from the Crayon Cave. It has really good color payoff. It's very easy to blend. It's very easy to blend. That's one thing that I'm liking about this product. The color is perfect. I'm so happy like this product haven't been a flop because I'd have just cried because of the money I spent. I'd have been on my way to Sephora the next morning, tomorrow, because this is like 2 a.m. in the morning. And like, yeah, I need to return this product. I'm going to be using this big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe E41 brush to bronze my face with the Revolution Pro powder. This Revolution bronzer is really pigmented, so a little goes a long way. Oldie but a goodie. Artist Couture and Jackie Aina Diamond Glow powder, because I didn't buy any highlighter, so I'm going to be using old highlights. I'm going to be using Trust Issues. I'm going to be using the Mented Cosmetics M5 pencil, the Mented Cosmetics M5 pencil. I'm going to be using this to line my lips. I'm going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss. This is the shade Fortune Cookie. do my lips, but my camera actually died and I waited for 3 hours. Well, my phone actually died and I waited for 3 hours because I have to do other stuff. And yeah, this is my face still. You know, after 3 hours of application, it still looks pretty good. Like I just put on my makeup. Products performed well. I think they're worth it and I would recommend you get them. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.